What up, chat? We're back. We are back. Let me make sure everything's working. Oh. Twitch is live. YouTube. Not live yet, but it's getting there. We got a good idea today. It's in the title, but give it a couple minutes. But today we will be making a game in 2 hours. Start to finish, nothing after. Maybe we take a little break after an hour, see where we're at. Whether it's all burning down or going well, but we'll see. Let me know if the music is too loud. I'm trying to get the music good. So I rewatched last stream and it was... Hold up. Is my title wrong? What the heck? How do I change my title on... Average. Huh? How did... Hold up. Is everything working? Go live giveaway. Why is my go live notification a giveaway? What the heck? I ain't giving away nothing. Has this been like this the whole time? Like I have never... I've never actually opened up this Twitch manager thing. It's kind of cool. YouTube live, just don't know. It doesn't seem like it's working. Let me go to my actual channel. Let me check. Oh yeah, here it is. Why is it? Bro, going live on YouTube is so confusing. I don't know how to... It like has a default title every time. Seems like it's working now. Let's get back to it. I have an idea for the game I want to make. I'm not going to tell you guys yet. It's going to be 3D. It's going to be a 3D game. You were there for my last 2 streams. I was making a 2D game. Not good at that. Don't know how to make a 2D game. Requires a little bit more art than I am capable of. So... Also, I've got like a chat bot that's supposed to pop up Let me do a little test. Little test chat on YouTube. Nothing. Okay. Oh. Okay, wait, no, we're in. On the YouTube side of things. All right, let's do a test. YouTube chat. Nothing popped up. All right, let's go Twitch. Oh. Yo. Okay, so it's the Twitch chat. Yeah. You can't really see it that well though. You seen this? Chatbot. No, but you see that there's chat on the stream. You can't see anything. Maybe I should fix that. All right, give me a second. Wait, we're professionals over here. We can do this. Stream elements. Overlays. Chat overlay. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, is it working? Chat disappeared. Oh, oh. It was working so well. Are checkered. Oh, doesn't look good at all. Dark. Well, I think it's something. I think it's kind of. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to take too long on this. I have my chat here. Oh, we'll see. See. We shall see. All right. Let's get into it. A blank canvas. Nothing in here yet. The idea is going to be 3D. I'm going to try to get some sound effects. Some 3D models. I think the plan is, though, I'm going to use some things that I've done before or used before. So I guess it's not really from scratch, because we're going to go grab some models that I've had before, but the code, movement, idea. We'll see how far we get. All right. Let's freaking get to it. No more stalling. I know you guys are waiting. Chomping at the bit. And go. All right. Starting first off. Character body. Vision. Let's get an epic song out. Legend shape. Capsule. Always got to start off with a capsule. We're gonna mesh. I don't think we need one though. I don't think we need one. It's gonna be first person. Camera. Is this loud for you guys? I don't know. I can't tell. It's loud for me. Move it up a bit. View. New script. Player. Script. Yep. Got about as basic movement as you can get. It's actually not too bad. We're gonna keep her for right now. Let's get some basic. Organization here. All right, let's make a scene that we can start walking around in. All right. Oh. Got a box in. All right, we'll do. Always got to have a test scene in. Turn myself up. Test scene is not in the player. Yeah. Put the world in there. I think this is low-key be our actual scene. Right now we'll add another box. SG box. Some structure here. A 2x2 block. All right. I mean, we gotta add physics to these guys, which you just bring a combiner. All right. Basically, what I'm doing is creating just a level to get our guy to walk around in, so we can kind of get a basic of our game. Yeah. I mean, he's in there, but let's see what happens. All right, I guess that script here. Input Left. Right. Move. Left. Down. Why did I do down? Not down. Get some keys going. Move left. Move right. Move forward. Move up, down, back. So you got speed and you got jump velocity. We might edit some of the gravity here because get gravity is not. All right, first of all, though, add the sun and environment to the scene so it looks a little bit better. All right, we can't jump, but what we'll do. Uh, uh, is that? I haven't done it so long. Okay, I know that works. Okay. I think I'm doing a little bit too much. Yo! Pro Ponish 352 is here. Yo! Look how large this chat is. Knew something was up. Still does not look that great. The chat, you can't really read it, but this is fine. Currently, we are making a game, a full game. He believes. Making a full game in two. Wait. Did I say 2 hours or 1 hour? Wait, what is it? I forget. Can I make a game in only 2 hours? All right, yeah. 2 hours. Can we make a game? That's the that's what we're doing. Right now we got a guy moving around. Got the mouse kind of in there. We got escape. don't have a quit button yet. Yeah, all right. Is get a paused variable so we can track whether the game is paused. This, this, this. All right, look at that. Now we can pause and unpause. But we need to get mouse movement. Which is in input. Get. All right, see, this is where we gotta use. This is where I don't know. We open this up in Visual Studio. Player. Highlight. How do it? Camera movement. All right, we'll try to look this up. How to get camera movement using the mouse? It's like a low-key kind of forgot how to do that. So right now we're making a 3D player. We're gonna get basic movement, jumping, looking around. And usually the next hint for the game, it's gonna be a first-person shooter. Oh, when they added it? If event is input mouse motion. And mouse mode equals capture. Okay, so that's just a clause. Which I could just... I have a pause menu. That's fine. Camera rotation. I will keep this. Basically added this. So it's rotate Y, which is rotating the whole body because it's connected to the main body. The opposite of relative X times mouse institute. All right. Boom, we got a guy moving now. Looking around. All right, let's add. Increases speed. Increases jump. 18. Over here where we get gravity, Loki, I kind of want to increase the gravity. Oh, God. Is it... You know what? I hope that doesn't break things. Are way too much jump. How much did I... 18? What was it at? 4.5? All right, let's do 9. A little bit too... Not enough gravity, I don't think. Let's edit that. Let's go here. I want it more reactive, you know? Okay. It's kind of nice. Can't make it up that hill, so maybe 10 to make it up a 2 jump block. Kind of barely make it up. I think we moved too fast, but am I crazy? I'll just move it down a little bit. You know what I do want to do? Instead of just instantly moving it, wrap this around. Is it lerp? I don't. Basically, this just means it slowly goes to this speed. If I use this lerp command, because we kind of want it to speed up slowly and not instantly get to the max speed of the character. But it kind of doesn't feel like there's much difference. Oh, it kind of does. All right. Speed is 10. Do want to slowly go down. It instantly stops. Wait. Am I? Oh, that's so wrong. Wait, what? I didn't check the error before. Can I convert two arguments into float? Oh! Alright, let's just go move towards. It's not that big a deal. Alright, 18 minutes. We got our guy moving. Oh my god. Let's close this. Okay. Escape button isn't working. What do we do? Interesting. We got our guy moving. All right. This is where first thing we do. Let's put some. All right, let's find some 3D models that we have. Let's go to Get out. Now's not the time. He doesn't know. God. I've got way too many folders, and we made way too many projects. No idea. Speed. Oh wait, here's speedrun game. I made this game that I was gonna be like a speedrunning game. Kind of fell through, but I have this model here of a shotgun. Right in there. That's pretty good. We go to our player. Throw that sucker in there. The view, okay. Put the view, not in there. Okay. We attach this to the view. What the? Okay. Seems pretty stiff, you know? I don't really know what to do about that. You know what we should do? Alright. Add a node. And basically, paste the value of that position here. How am I not orthogot? I reset this game. A new script goes into layers. Am I dragging my textures? Okay, yeah. And we're gonna have the shotgun basically follow the shotgun position. Alrighty there. And then every frame position and rotation dot what? Why does it not rotate like that, you know? All right, so we're linking the rotation, but for some reason this rotation isn't changing. Why is that? Um, this is not. Oh, no. Why doesn't it look up and down? I don't get it. All right, so basically we want to set the rotation of this shotgun position to be the rotation of the shotgun. Doesn't make any sense though, because I'll do mesh instance. We'll literally set this to a circle. Radius 0.1, height 0.1. All right, 30 minutes. We found our first issue. How do I figure this out? I don't know. All right. Rotation. Cat. Cat's bugging me. She don't know we're in a time crunch. 30 minutes in, we have nothing. All right, we're not doing this. Get it. Take it out. We'll just put the shotgun exactly where it needs to be. Up a bit. Bring it back a bit. All right, one thing we also have in here, we have sounds. I think, right? Yeah. Oh, do I? We have. That all I got? My two sound effects? Don't I have a shoot sound effect? Oh man. All right, I guess I don't have a shoot sound effect, so find one. Let me log into. Oh god, what's the Epidemic Sound? Luckily, I am subscribed to Epidemic Sound, which is like a sound library for. Okay, no, that's crazy. Let me log in. All right, let me just open up in here. Let me log in real quick. All right, so this is basically a sound, like a sound database. So there's like sound effects and music and stuff like that. But right now, what we want. Give me a second. Oh, this is also broken. Okay. Um, Shotgun. What do we got? Yo, this one's got some. This one's got some heat. That kind of giving our vibes of this. Hmm. This is kind of giving better vibes. We have 30 minutes. We just gotta choose one. Oh. Oh no, actually I like that one. All right, we're taking this one. Oh god. Downloads. Create new sound effects. Drag that guy in there. All right, well, first we need a shoot action. Left mouse button to shoot. And I guess we'll just add this to the player. Effects. There's a sound effects audio stream player 3D. Yeah, here it is. Add our shoot sound effect. Okay. We can add a new bus. Add a sound effect bus, which I don't think we're gonna get time to really mess with that, but we'll add it to the sound effect bus instead of the master. So if we wanted to edit that, we can, but I don't think it's gonna need that. All right, let's get a Node 3D. We're gonna put this at the end. Muzzle. And then what's it called? A line. What is it? Raycast. A raycast is basically just shoots a line out. Which this is. I don't even think we need this raycast because it should just shoot it out, whatever it hits. We might have to deal with that. But alright, let's get. Okay. Alright, I'll get a shoot command function. What are we at? 36 minutes. Well, for right now, we'll get a reference to our sound effect. And just play that. Get some feedback. I don't need to anything to it, right? All right. We need a timer. Shoot. Timer. We have a little bit of delay when we shoot. Which then we would connect to our player scene. Can shoot equals true. When we shoot, can shoot will equal false. And then after the timer, but then we start this timer. A reference to that. Then on timer true. So now we can't spam. No, that's true. No, you're right. If can all right. There's an error. Yeah, no, I actually made this. I don't even need this script, but I got time to delete it. Okay. I think 0.2 seconds is a little too slow, especially for a shotgun. All right, now we can shoot. Shoot a ray cast and get back body. All right, so we go back to our. That's a little harder. Oops, set up a ray cast and shoot. I think you have to spawn in a raycast. Instantiate a raycast, shoot it out, Get back what it hits. Raycast on Raycast hit. All right, it fixed my code. I didn't ask for that, but from view camera global dot origin from times 100. So that's probably the view range. If result, bar hit result collider. And then this hits. It's such a weird way to do it, but yeah. Good. Create an enemy just to test here. Enemy. Create an enemy folder. Put it in there. Oh, we'll go back to our script. Well, we gotta have a. That's our enemy. Pretty intimidating. 41 minutes in. Drag our enemy in. There he is. Run the test. Okay, well, first of all, I have no idea where I'm aiming. So let's get a little bit of a reticle, which we do by ignore mouse, right? Yeah. What are we doing, a plus or an X? We'll do a plus. Layout, position, anchors in the center. All right, boom. Now we got our enemy. Now the enemy doesn't have a script yet, but we'll create a new script. Enemy folder in the enemy. All it has, we don't need input. We don't really need this yet. We don't need input. Okay. We don't need gravity. We really don't need any of this stuff yet, but what we'll do, take damage. Health is 100. Take damage. Damage. Health minus equal damage. Nice and simple. And then if health is less than equal to... Oh. Alright, basic enemy. If it take damage, health goes below 0, delete. We go in here. Well, we actually... We gotta add this to the player to actually do damage. Hit dot... Well... That has... If hit has the method of take damage, then hit dot take 25. So 4 shots and it dies. Bang. All right, all right. I want to add a knock. And then knockback equals. Is it lerp? Where it just goes to 0, so basically. In 0.5 seconds, knockback goes back to 0. I don't. All right, then we need a player. Knock back direction equals player. I don't think I'm doing this right. Global. Basically, we're adding knockback to this guy. They get a little bit of feedback when the player shoots it. All right, so we get a vector of what direction they're getting shoot by. Normalize that vector so it's between 0 and 1, which is what that means. So you can have like if the distance is like 50 meters or whatever units, then it'll normalize everything. So what we can do then, knockback equals knockback direction times, you could do like a 25, which may be too much knockback, but we'll see. And then on our player, we gotta add just ourself, which is holy, did that wrong? Oh, Jesus Christ! That is way too much knockback. First of all, add 5. Second of all, completely wrong direction. Okay. Jump scared me. Hello? Where are you going? No! Okay, what? Why isn't this going? Enemy script. Will this get to 0? All right, give me a second. Yo, the cat was way too hungry, man. Makes a vector shrink half each frame so it approaches 0 gradually, but it'll get very close and not hit 0. What the heck? Alright, we'll try this. So it does, maybe it just didn't slow it down enough. Oh, Jesus! What? Okay. 0.9? Where did it go? Is it lerp? I want it to slowly... Not slowing. It takes too long to slow down. I feel like there's lerp isn't the right function, but am I crazy for this? All right, yeah, no, I mean just 0.35, is that going to be enough? So the lower. No, that's a what? From variant to variant. Wait. All right, look at the symbol. I don't. I mean, it's definitely not the lower the number. Yeah, not that okay. Is one instant? Get to 0. Almost instant. All right, that. Wait a minute. Delta, huh? Is it because I'm using Claude or I'm not using Claude? Oh, back in this. We're almost at an hour, and I'm stuck figuring out why this knockback doesn't work. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Give me a second. It signed me out of everything. Oh. Okay. Now we're back. Okay. Now we're back. Ugh. You think it shouldn't be this hard? Why am I? This is what sucks about taking such a long break in between making games is like I forget what the like it's just like I've done this before. Is it just move towards? I guess I should have known that. The knockback decay. Alright, yeah. Alright. So you got kind of... Let's get this arena built out a little bit more. I kind of want like a... I think I'm going to use this as my actual game. Because... This guy... What kind of goddamn... What song is going on here? Sometimes this playlist has like the most random songs. Alright. Look at that. This is our world. We'll get some textures here in a second. But right now we should probably work on finishing this game loop. What we need actually is a global script. Yeah, like the edit did this. You have a global scene? Wait, what the heck? Game manager. We're gonna make our health bar for our player. I don't really want a percent sign. It's hard to show the value that at making another label, which I guess we could do. Crosshair, health bar. And then we'll add another label. This would be score. Low key right there is fine, but actually we're gonna... A lot of times when you're making out the UI, you should use these anchors. So that no matter what, it'll be... If you size your screen, it'll be at the same spot. Score. So here's the player needs a reference to the health bar. Which the player doesn't even have health at the moment. What? Oh snap. We hit an hour. Alright, let's pause. Pause. Alright, we hit an hour. We got 1 more hour left. So far, here's the game. We got a character. Can move around. We got 1 sound effect to shoot a bull. We have nothing like no particles or anything. Can run around and shoot, and then we can kill this guy. The enemy just kind of sits there at the moment, but we have an hour left though. What should we? We have to finish the enemy and get a game loop done. I think that's most importantly. And then we can worry about the look of the game. Basic main menu. We don't have a pause menu. We just gotta... All it does is unlock the crosshair. I wonder. Oh, we got an hour left. What are the chances? Is there a way to run a poll? I'm gonna run a poll. Create new poll. Will. I've never created a poll before. Yeah. Man, why is it no? Why are you guys vote no? I guess nobody's voted. I guess it's just 50-50. Oh, nobody's voted. It's kind of cool. I can make a poll though. All right, nobody's voted. No, that's fine. We've got an hour left. It's getting a little dicey. I've tried to make games. I use Godot to make most of my games because it's... I think what really drew me in was it being open sourced, and then that Unity controversy a couple years back. It's kind of like the driving force of me to switch. But as soon as I switched to... As soon as I switched to Godot, I feel like I've been making a lot more games. So I have a lot more experience on Godot, specifically 3D, which I feel like the 3D of Godot has gotten like in a pretty good spot. Definitely not as good as Unity, but I haven't used Unity in so long that I don't even remember how good it was. I look and think it does better. 3D. But I think my first game was made in Unity, and it was a 2D game. And then I tried to make a 3D. I think I made a 3D game. Can't even remember. I made a 3D game, but that was so long ago. I can't remember what happened to it, but it was probably on my old computer, so I don't even have access to it. All right, we'll hop back in here. Second half. Here we go. Let's get some nice epic music in. Um, I mean, it's not epic music, but boy, does it slap. All right. Resume. All right, we're back in it. Let's get the enemy movement going. Enemy. I think once the enemy spawns in, it needs to get where the player is. We can do that by assigning the player to a group. Player group. And then once it loads in, find in. I literally just did this in my last game, which was like yesterday. I guess it was a week ago. Let me open that up. Find out. No, that's not gonna take too long. Let me just literally go to my. There it is. Enemies. Chase script. Oh god. Open. Yeah, there it is. Found it. This is the line we need. Get tree, get first node, in group. Player. Here's to get the player. So now we have the players. Player, get the move direction, which is just equal to the player.global position minus its global position. And then normalize this. We'll get a speed variable. 10. Probably that's actually kind of fast. Then we do velocity equals move direction times the speed. That's an 8. Okay, what's going on? Normalized and based vector 3. Norm. Helped if I spelled it right. Oh, 'cause they literally changed my. Oh. Is 10 just too slow? That boy ain't moving. Oh, the player's never signed. Oh! Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's a little too fast. All right, no, we had it right. All right, so now knockback is a little bit not enough because it's pushing towards the. Oh, Jesus. Knockback to K. All right, well, we gotta tweak some of these numbers. That's not too bad. Wait a minute. Maybe half that? All right. Now we need a way to spawn. And we have to have some sort of add a node. I don't need node 3D. All right, we're gonna try to spawn in these guys. Guess we'll add a node 3D. Which in the world we need to preload the enemy instance. Enemy. I have enemy 1 just in case we have time to add another enemy, but I don't think we will have time. All right. Essentially, we need to have the player. Which we would do this by doing the same function here. All right, we got the player. Oh god. All right, let's write some pseudocode. Basically, what we need to do is get a location that's from a range of 50 to 100 meters away from. Yo, this song is a banger. When you get a random location away from the player, wait a second and spawn. Yeah. Variety of height, so it's got to be. So if we have vector 3, say the players are 0, 0, 0, the Y can be a range from 0 to 10 or 20. The range can be actually pretty far. 0 to 30 maybe, up and down. And these can be random. A range from yeah, I guess 50 to 100. Is that really just what it is? We need 3 random variables. The random, rand x equals. How does this work? Expected. Between 100 and 1, so we do spawner percent 100 plus 50. Is that right? Why does it give me error? Oh, rand I. The rand F is here. Oh, it has that rand F range right here. Why don't I just do that? Random X and a random Z. All right. Don't need this anymore. And then, oh, we need a random Y still. It's from 0 to 30. One hour 13. Oh god. Var spawn location equals 3 of rand X, rand Y, await that I'm kind of concerned because we have this process function that's just going to spam every frame. And so I want it to continuously be spawning. Like a loop. but a slow loop that gradually gets longer over time. Which, in a minute, we could just do timer. Or not longer over time, shorter over time. Wait time is 1 second. We'll do 3 seconds. Spawn timer. Get a reference on ready. Spawn timer. So one that spawns. Spawn and then spawn timer dot start. And then on spawn timer finish, we'll do a count. Basically, the counter counts up. We get a timeout. Connecting that to the wrong guy. Timeout on the spawner. On spawner timeout. Spawn. And then ready. Spawn. So it starts spawning. Timer continually spawns it and the count increases. And we'll probably do something for each increment of the count, but enemy equals enemy 1 dot instantiate dot add child. Get tree. Am I missing something here? Enemy dot global. That does not get tree, get root. Oh God. What am I messing up here? Does it not get tree? What do we have to go in here? I don't know. Oh, it's just add child. Would have fooled me. All right. All right. What? All All right, 3 seconds is way too much. See, this is why we test these things. Spawn timer being 3 seconds is way too much. 10 seconds of start. And how do I get between -50 to -100 or 50 to 100? All right, the cat wants to sit down, I guess. Oh no. Okay, we'll do -100 to 100. No, no, no. Here we do -50 to 50. If it's positive, add 50. Or subtract 50. No, this is literally it, dude. We've literally figured it out. Do the same thing for Z. And when it spawns, print spawn location. Oh? Oh. I literally had it opposite. Yeah, okay, okay. A little far away, but all right. We've got something spawning. Okay. So now we can do if count greater than or equal to 10. Spawn timer equals 8. Is there a way to just automate it instead of hard coding? Or am I just gonna have to hard code it? $20, $30. We'll do 40, and it goes down to 8. I feel like this is no 54, 103. If it goes 200, 1 second. So it'll slowly get faster and faster. Well, no, this is always gonna run, isn't it? Yeah, this is when we just freaking fix this. Because it's always gonna be greater than 10, it's always gonna run. So it's just the opposite we have to do. Yeah. That's what I figured. Alright. So we got that going for us. And now each time an enemy dies, game manager dot each kills 10 points. Game manager does not have a variable for points though. And then the player player get a reference. It's the most ugly code I think I've ever seen, but we'll do health bar. Get our health bar. Get our score label. Function health bar dot value dot text. Bang. Health. I don't know what I did. Sensitivity's too high. I will lower the sensitivity. Half it. God dang. Alright. Let's get this world environment getting a little bit better. Get rid of this and do a custom color. Volumetric fog, a little darker. I want a kind of a moodier scene. I think I need directional light. Kind of like a redder tint, you know? Kind of not looking good. What the heck? You know what we do need? We need to give these guys a material. Metallic. Roughness. Real shine. Like they didn't do anything like with that. Oh god, we have 30 minutes left. Enemies. Let me get this guy. I want these guys to glow red. We do here, we do libido of red. Metallic. Do emissions. Yeah. This is gonna be red as well. Energy. 5. Yeah. Oh wait, they don't even do damage yet. Okay, this guy can be deleted because now they auto get spawned. Enemy collision shape. No, we need this. Here. A bit bigger than it. Area 3D. Unbodied enter. If body that is in group player. Do an attack timer. 1 second. Oh yeah, we're running out of time. If body.page. There's an error there, wait. Hey, give me a second. All right. Enemy damage. Enemy damage. Body take damage. Straight reference it. Start. This guy. Signal. Timeout. Enemy. So basically, it just takes damage. If the player doesn't have it, take damage script. Here, player. Oh man, we're running out of time here. Okay, the player can take damage now, though. Let's just make sure. Oh, we need to layout full. Wait. This is the death screen. Get a button. Button goes. Anchor it in the middle. Oh, we need a rock. Start over button. This guy we lay out in this time. And then this guy, we're just gonna connect it to the player. Got scene, change scene to reload current scene. It's just that easy. And then this. Take damage if health doesn't equal or equals less than 0. Show this check. Visible. 20 minutes. If visible equals 2, we need to be able to die. So then, that's if it happens, can shoot equals false. There's no can move, but we can make this. And then physics. If not can move. Alright, we're testing this. We're gonna just throw a enemy right there. Can the player... Oh, because they have take damage. Um. God. Just null. Oh no. Take. It's just different. Um. Alright, it works. Oh, it's on everybody 3D entered. No. On. This is when we just fully monitor equals false. The most scuffed way to do it. Just turn it back on and off again. Simple as that. We should probably do this. Okay. This doesn't enter. Need help? Enemy? So the player gets attacked. Oh man, I don't get it. I mean it. Because it only triggers when it enters. So it makes sense that it's not triggering every second, but desperate times come to desperate measures. Let's see. Um, 1, 2, 3. Why does it hit 3 times? 3 times before the timer starts. "15 minutes. What do we need to do? Finish the enemy. Get a main menu. Oh god. User interface. VBox. Container. Put in the center. Label. Ball destroyer. Center that boy. Button. Start game. New script. Main menu script. Button. Start. Signal. Rest. It's the instantiate scene. What is it? Saint. Right here. Like that. Main menu scene. All right. It was working 13 minutes. Almost done. It's a full game loop. No, there's not a lot of juice except for I added one sound effect. Why is it? We could probably figure it out by the time it figures this out. When it enters, player's range can attack. If has method. Somebody exited? How many goddamn Claude tokens is it going to use to figure this out? It looks like it attacks. It doesn't assign can attack though, or it doesn't. No, it is here. Hurt, can't attack, false. Starts the timer. Enemy damage 10. It attacks 3 times before it. Oh. Was enemy assigned group of players. Don't know why that would change anything. Alright. No, that works. Alright, wait. Test scene. Get rid of this guy. 10 minutes. Control. One. Can we do it in time? 2. Upgrade. Shot. Speed. Upgrade. Damage. H-box container. Yeah, we're getting upgrades in here. It's gonna be a roguelike. 9 minutes. Layout. Position this. Oh no. Okay. Player. Script. Oh. Go. Game manager dot. Oh no. Up 1. Up 2. Oh man. Gun damage equals gun damage times 10%, no, 5%. Oh god, 6 minutes. Shoot timer. Dot. What was it? Wait time. Equals. Times 0.95. Increases it by 5%. Did I do this one right? Wait, spawner. Wait time. Okay. 5 minutes. Oh god. Oh god. Player. I was close. I was almost in the wrong thing. Run show upgrades only when after ending after is an increment. Oh god. We gotta hide the each time you upgrade. Hide the upgrades. Tab visible equals false. Alright, gets rid of game points. Next upgrade. Yeah, I should just increment it by 100 instead of just. Really should have done that with the other enemies. I guess we figured that out. 4 minutes. Bang. Start game. Huh? Why isn't that working? Gun damage is 25. Shoot. Hit that take damage. Hit. Area 3D. Oh no, it hits the area 3D. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was close. Make the shoot method. Oh, wait. Enemy, area 3D, collision on the second layer. Player, put the player on the second layer. Does that just fix it? Second and first layer. No, yeah, you're right. Always spawns the first guy over here. Oh, it's still hitting the area 3D. We have a minute. Go! I don't know. I don't get it. Oh god. Does it work? Does it work? Where did he spawn? Oh, he's over there. And it works. The score is increased. Bang. And time with 8 minutes to remain. All right. We did it. Here's the game. Versus go to project settings. Full screen. Play. The greatest main menu screen you've ever seen. Ball Destroyer. Yeah? Let me show you how it's done. Does it have any music? No. It's got sound effects, though. It's a little annoying, you know? I feel like you gotta... There's not really a hit. Like they move a little bit too slow. So you need some sort of indication of how to hit. Or if you hit them. A little too easy. All right, let's get an upgrade first. They're only spawning over here. A little bug in the code. I wanted it to spawn in a circle around me. Vector math is hard. The cursors or the crosshair also is not great. Oh. Upgrade shoot speed, yeah. I don't feel like that much faster. We killed 10, so it should be spawning faster. We did it. If we were to... Okay. You know, it's not the greatest. Look at... It's kind of cool, though. Okay, wait a minute. I think the difficulty should scale up a little bit faster. The first part of the game is a little bit too easy, I'm not gonna lie. Try to get another upgrade, though. Too good. Yeah, I think we need to get some shoot speed in. A 5% increment, you know, not that crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you can get some high scores in this game. It only spawns in one half of the map, which, you know, it's whatever. There's not a sprint button. Feels like I'm kind of shooting faster. I think 30 is lowers the speed a little bit. All right, one more upgrade. See how fast we can start shooting here. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that much faster. But we did it. We made a game in 1 hour or 2 hours. Is it good? No. No, it is not. Is it playable though? Yeah. Can AI make a full game in 5 seconds that's better? Probably. But we learned a lot though. Sometimes that's all that matters. I feel like the game juice is missing. Like if I had some better sound effects, a better movement, maybe a little bee hopping, you know? Maybe some muzzle and some like knockback from my gun. Like just adding a little bit of like reactions to like moving doesn't feel like that great, and just the shooting doesn't feel that great. I really and also make the enemies a little bit more difficult. I envisioned at like 10,000 points it'd be like all over and you're like freaking trying to avoid it, and it like actually gets a little bit hard. This isn't that hard, and I don't think it's gonna get hard for quite a while. Anyways, that was it. That's the game. We close out of it. We're done with that. Well, let's we close it out here. Let's get some. Hopefully I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I don't know how entertaining it'll be. I had a good time. Got a full game built. 2 hours. To be fair, most of the games I make kind of get to this point. Like after this point, you really have to figure out like what the game is actually going to be. Like what the feel of it is going to look like. Better models and particles. And kind of a lot of this stuff that takes a little bit longer. But like making a game small like this doesn't take too long. Anyways, that's the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not already, follow. Go to the YouTube, subscribe. I also have LinkedIn, the Discord. I made a Discord. If you guys want to join, get notified. I can notify when I go live in there. Anyway, that's it from me.